Las Vegas Raiders head coach Antonio Pierce did not hold back in expressing his frustration following his team's disappointing 36-22 loss to the previously winless Carolina Panthers on Sunday. In a post-game press conference, Pierce appeared to criticize some of his players for what he perceived as a lack of effort and commitment, particularly in the later stages of the game. As the game went on, there were definitely some individuals making business decisions, Pierce said, referring to players who seemed more concerned with self-preservation than competing hard for the team. And we'll make business decisions going forward, as well, he added, signaling that changes to the lineup or team approach could be on the horizon. The term, business decisions, in football often refers to players avoiding physical plays or tackles to protect themselves, particularly in games that seem out of reach. Pierce's comments suggest that he believes some Raiders players were prioritizing their personal well-being over the team's success as the game slipped away from them. This loss comes as a sharp contrast to the Raiders' performance just a week earlier, when they pulled off an impressive 26-23 victory over the Baltimore Ravens. Hopes were high after that game, but the Raiders were thoroughly outplayed by the Panthers, who came into Sunday's matchup 0-2 and with major question marks at quarterback. Carolina, turning to veteran quarterback Andy Dalton after 2023 number 1 overall pick Bryce Young was benched, saw Dalton put together a standout performance. He became the first quarterback in the NFL this season to throw for more than 300 yards in a single game, finishing with 319 yards and 3 touchdowns, carving up the Raiders' defense with ease. Dalton's efficiency and experience helped the Panthers control the game from the start, leaving the Raiders struggling to keep up. Playing in front of their home crowd at Allegiant Stadium for the first time this season, the Raiders' offense sputtered badly, managing only 7 points through the first 3 quarters. Fans, who had been hopeful for a strong showing in the home opener, soon turned on the team, with loud boos raining down from the stands as frustration mounted with every failed drive. Pierce addressed the fans' reaction after the game, saying, "I would have booed us, too." His candid admission spoke to the level of disappointment surrounding the team, both inside and outside the locker room. The loss not only stung due to the margin of defeat but also raised concerns about the team's direction. Pierce's remarks about business decisions hint at deeper issues regarding effort and accountability, issues that the coach appears determined to address. His suggestion that changes could be coming may foreshadow personnel adjustments or even alterations to the team's approach as they prepare to host the Cleveland Browns next week. The Raiders, now 1-2 on the season, will have to regroup quickly if they hope to avoid a further slide. Pierce's post-game comments suggest he will not tolerate a repeat of Sunday's performance, and players will likely face increased scrutiny as they look to bounce back in Week 4.